Welcome to another edition of the V Show. My name is Victor Sequence, but you can call me V. Keep subscribing to our channel so that we bring you more. Today is going to be very educative because we are going to talk about masturbation. We have a health practitioner here who is not new on the show. He has been here once to clear some misconception on depression. So we decided to invite him again to talk about masturbation. Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
The V Show. Let's get talking with V.
Welcome back. Let me introduce him to you, even though he's not new on the show. Mr. Doc.Twumasi. Welcome back to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Let's go straight to today's topic. When you talk about masturbation, what is masturbation?
Okay. Masturbation is stimulating oneself, either by touching oneself or using an artificial object to stimulate oneself to reach sexual gratification or climax. That is masturbation.
What do you think make people to get attached to masturbating?
Okay.
In their daily life?
When we talk about masturbation, actually it's a healthy way of living. Okay. Masturbation shouldn't be seen as something which is not healthy. And then before I continue with my explanations, I want to put it out there that we are talking about the medical aspects.
Take note of that.
We are talking about the medical aspect of masturbation, not the religious aspects. Okay. So whatever you hear, have an open mind to the medical aspect of masturbation. Okay. And the research that has been done into it. So now, as I said, with masturbation, it's a healthy way of living. When you masturbate, it doesn't mean you have a disease or you are sick. Okay. And you are normal. However, it's a way of releasing stress, sexual tension, releasing stress. Someone who just went out, saw beautiful women, saw breasts, saw buttocks, all those things that entice men, comes home, does not have any woman in the house, will choose to do masturbation. That doesn't mean the person is sick or the person has any disease. So that is actually masturbation for you.
Doc, now can say healthy. Is it healthy for people that are already in a relationship? The partner not around, right?
You said the partner is what?
Around. The relationship.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And no. Let me take the yes first.
Okay.
Yes, in the sense that masturbation increases one's sexual libido or appetite. Naturally, sexual drive is low. In a week, the urge for sex is maybe once in a week. You get it? To moment and engaging in masturbation, it increases or boosts the sexual desire of the person. It that sexual desire increase improving a sexual relationship in a particular either married or fiancé relationship that the person is but you're looking at you share the negative side now. That's when something we call chronic masturbation comes in. Okay. Now you call chronic masturbation. Chronic means that it doesn't go away. The person, you're addicted to it. Because the thing is nice for the person or sweet for the person. Let me use it in our own sweet. So the person becomes addicted. Okay. And now when you become addicted, it starts affecting your routine life, your normal way of living. Someone maybe who wakes up in the morning at around 5 o'clock, prepares and go to work around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, will be found masturbating during that period. See, about affecting nipa n'adwuma ye. Social gathering, nipa no ebia ye nyina ye pie akọ baabi, ebia ye kwa ye be kwa kwahia ma boys. Ibe hu ma ne no madi nkomo ne abafie on sa ne nipa no de ne kra any interest, wo fie so be den, obe masturbate. Now, a bit me masturbate to the extent say, aduane kro obenya time kra pia kodidi no koda no onya. Now remember that when you are masturbating to it takes energy. Okay. Because you release. So the more you expend your energy, you need to put in food and things like that. The person is addicted to the masturbation that it affects the person's life. Now, such person, when the person is married, the wife will be on the bed, dressed, everything ready. While you're ready for show, then they punish the bathroom, no masturbating. So if you look at that aspect, and then sweet. Yes, that is also another point.
Martin be around masturbation.
Okay.
Be say we more masturbating more. Bear side the suit in prostate cancer. Or bear matinish yakatwa. Untimi yas more spends and ma untime no cry. We are about to cry. Say my 3 to 2.
What's the Wagasa Osri? These are all myths. But the funny thing is, the first question you asked about the prostate cancer is rather the vice versa.
Really?
Yes. Oh. Masturbation, according to research, has shown to reduce the rates or the incidence of prostate cancer. Okay. The research was that if you masturbate, let's say, 20 times in a month, it brings down, or let's say regular in a month, let me use regular in a month, it brings down the rate of you getting prostate cancer by 20%. Okay. Yes. That doesn't mean that if you masturbate, it prevents you from getting prostate cancer. Or what you wrong meat. And no che say, oh kwaye no, the prostate cancer ne beba from debi. But it brings down the risk. Na say wunya nyae no, the risk near den eba from. And when your prostate cancer so we are, enya afi na wo kwaye masturbation no. You get the thing? Okay. So that's what research has brought out. Now the second one you asked was about nipani to tune pacho research and bibia low sperm count also. The researcher can't for sperms in one say the sperm that is being produced as a result of masturbation is quite different. Sperms, no? Let me break.
Me say Nancy ebi mo produce almost sperms. The Emma my man no. Born and then so producing the sperm. That means almost masturbating at the moment.
Of course. Okay. Because there is no other way I'll be to me. I release it without. Or ebi so any one year no more da. They use condom. Okay, we are no way you know what discharge it into the. No, go back to what you were saying. So what I was saying, masturbation, you know, wo ya say. Why again say oh yeah utri mi betutu ne research nye ho hwe research nye ho hwe say oh yeah masturbation utri mi betutu ne there is nothing like that has been found. Yes say go on so oh yeah no more unyina to me important. That one too I would say is false. There has been no research to show say mema no like use Vaseline right e dey twon na e wo memem no. Okay. Be ade ankasa ye hu ne say ye fa bibi penile fracture. Okay. Penile fracture ni say o penis no ebu. So it's pressure. Yes. So it depends on how the technique you use in the masturbation. Now let me bring your mind to something. Yes, ye can na ya dwen kom mema wo twetwe. Enye mema nko. Thank you. Thank you very much. Enye mema nko na eye masturbation. You get the thing. Now penile fracture bit me aba. And then research can actually say the more you masturbate, especially if you have a firm grip, will be use firm grip. You know, some people don't use any lubricants when they are masturbating. Okay. I'm talking about the men. It's uma firm grip. Now masturbate here. At that moment, you are increasing the sensitivity of the pupils of your penis. That's your penis no. You get it. Until you be used to it. Ukoshia oba so ase entime nchete sesi bia. Wo waye won sa denden a wo de wo be ma ye enti eno sa no e ma e prolong your sex. Okay. It's another way of prolonging some people's sexual activity. Look, o can man e man no e be use because a man don't do remnant e be use me more back in senior high me say be use kwadu. Oh yeah. But we can say healthy way. Once kwadu I was some
enzymes bloma. What do you run as a coba? Okay.
Okay, masturbation, you know, send your kind my own be raw massy.
Yeah.
And yet, a man masturbation, you know, no be raw massy.
Okay, a bomb don't answer.
Obi ordinary sakeke, ebe funny clitoris. You know, and get to understand the clitoris is the most sensitive part of the female sexual parts. And yet, the inside no cry or de ebe sha eye debi. Or rabbit clitoris no cry so ye then masturbation.
What about those that use?
But those who use those banana and things like that, it can be called even douching because you applying something that is not supposed to be there. Where then if you're friend douching, it can cause what do you call it? Infections and things like that. Not sexual infection, no, sexual transmitted infection. No, I'm talking about infections. Bit many BBT say pelvic inflammatory disease. With time, because douching, you introduce those foreign materials over there. You don't know whether they are clean or they are. You get my points. Into what they say when you a bit of infection. That is another side. But the act of masturbation, it doesn't have any negative effect on the person doing it.
Okay, how much was like would be a masturbation more? Or a person na ranka a bit me abon pan say we do me persuade. Say a bit me ya na walking or no about credit that will feel it.
Okay.
Advice when a healthy way there.
Yeah.
Advice.
Then I'm in the more. Okay. Before I go to the advice, I want to state emphatically there is nothing like too much masturbation.
Okay.
And I repeat, there is nothing like too much masturbation. However, if your masturbation is affecting your daily routine activities, then you have to see a psychologist or talk to someone about it. The only part of masturbation be worrisome, say when you start feeling guilty about that act. The moment you start feeling guilty about masturbation, you can become depressed.
Mental health problems.
Your self-esteem, which is one of the highest achievements in one's life, according to Abraham Maslow's theory of needs in psychology, can also be affected. Now, we discussed this depression the other day.
Yeah.
What can depression bring you to? Suicide. Yeah. Someone can be engaged in masturbation, societal pressure, societal beliefs, religious beliefs, cultural beliefs will make the person start feeling depressed because the person thinks he or she is doing something evil. So then when you feel depressed, it can lead you to that particular part. So that's when that person needs to go and see a physiotherapist, a psychotherapist, or a counselor. If the person has a very good friend who is elderly, the person can also confide in the person and then they can talk.
Thank you so much for your words and thank you so much for being with me today.
You're welcome.
But before that, so I need that.
Abiyo.
Commercial baby and for question segment into us.
The V Show. Let's get talking with V.
Welcome back. And for question segment in the mouth. What's the full name of the fear? The ball breast in me.
I mean pa fear de. Me penenum. Ni minim se ne maame na na ye greetings from abroad. Na me hwe pa. Na adwo awe no. Nti by all means ni di na we no be hye baby. Me your magic ho. Ni nkan wi. Aha, omo group bi so, no me your group bi all starting nyom, no me your two friends. That time, let me see a friend Jane, and a Jane, I know.
Wow. Actually, I was so that I say, be intimate. Yes, she said, what I should now. Who was the second president for Republic of Ghana?
Okay, my very own granny, former President John Ajikunkufo.
Hey,
and then me come here. Me come here. Me do my research.
For being with us today, as I said earlier, please keep subscribing so I'll bring you more. My name is Sequence.
The V Show. Let's get talking with V.